Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, streamers. I am Mounty Carl, and you've tuned into the pause screen, and today we're going to help you get your stream up and running with a fairly recent new program called StreamElements for OBS.Live. If you haven't heard about it, hit that link in the description and check it out for yourself. Now, you may be using Streamlabs OBS right now for your streaming needs, which I did a tutorial on when I came back a bit ago, and a lot of you have used that to get your Streamlabs OBS set up, but this is a new program for me, and it works great. So I hope if you're here because you're interested in StreamElements for OBS.Live. So hit that like button, subscribe, and let's pause. Alright guys, now that we're back, we're going to get into StreamElements, and I'm going to say this is going to be my first video in this series, so hang with me, because what we're going to do is we're just going to show you the basics of how to set it up. We're not going to be showing you how to optimize it or do anything like that. We're just going to get you up and running. Future videos will be coming that will teach you guys how to optimize and do all of the other cool things, set up alerts if you guys are having problems, use widgets, doing whatever it takes to get you guys looking professional. That is the goal here. We want to just get this set up in this first video. So let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to do is I want you to go down to the link at the bottom, boop, right down there, and you're going to click on the description of what it is that we got going on in the description. I got a link for you, personalized link. I'm going to turn this off right now because we're going to go ahead and open up that link. I want you to click download to download OBS.Live. There's going to be a secondary part of the program that's going to be called ground control. I want you to download that too. We're not going to get into ground control today, but that is going to help you set up your Spotify, run some music, and do some other really cool stuff. Now that we have this open, we're going to go ahead and connect with Twitch. If you have YouTube and you want to use YouTube, you can go ahead and connect with YouTube. You don't have to. You can use whatever you want. I would highly suggest you use whatever you want. When you open up OBS Studio again, it's going to give you a screen that looks very similar to this. You're going to log in with exactly the one that you picked here. So Twitch or YouTube, whichever one you picked here, that's the one you're going to want to go ahead and log in as. So we're going to log in as Twitch and get going in this tutorial. Now that we are in here, we're going to look. Here's our dashboard. Here's our themes. We got our dark mode going. If we didn't have dark mode going, it would be super bright. See, let's go ahead and just show you. This is the not dark mode. This is dark mode. I much rather prefer this. As you can see, I don't have any stream activity, so you're not going to see any stream activity. But before we open up OBS Studio, let's go ahead and head into our themes gallery, and we're going to download some themes for us to play. Now, it's going to take some CPU usage in percentages to go ahead and use these in the StreamElements OBS.Live Studio. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick a theme that you like, and it's going to be whatever, you know, suits your fancy. If you're playing PUBG, you can pick a PUBG one, and this one here is going to be animated. What that does is it's going to be running in a browser somewhere in the background, somewhere out there in internet land, and it's going to be going into your OBS Studio and being directed to that. As you can see here, we got our StreamElements, the whatever it is, the notification here. Up here, the StreamElements just pop up for a tip. That's a pretty generous, 420 bucks. That's generous. And we have our webcam over here. And as you can see, they're both animated. If you don't have a PC that you feel that is going to be able to handle an animated overlay like this, then I would highly suggest you download one of the static themes. Now, there's a lot of these that are animated. The static themes are very cool as well. I'm not gonna lie. Here's one of the static themes from Apex Legends. See, it doesn't have any animation. You're looking at a drop in about 2% to 3% usage based on how well your computer does with this. So we're gonna go ahead and choose one of these awesome things I really like. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Fortnite one right now. This is pretty cool if you're into doing Fortnite. There's one for all of the games that you're really into. This is an animated super theme for Fortnite. So as you can see, you got different elements of rewards and notifications and awesome things to direct the viewer's eye to that kind of keeps them engaged with you. But that's not what we're looking at here. We're looking at what's going to run best for you. So I'm going to say this. I would try out the animated theme first and then try one of the static themes if that's not working. I'm going to go with this Spark theme down here, which is from Overwatch. It isn't super graphically, well, the non-animated one isn't super graphically heavy, but the animated one looks friggin' cool. So once you get in here, we're gonna say, okay, this is the one we want. I'm gonna go ahead and blow this up so you guys can see it. This is awesome. I mean, it's got everything that I would possibly want. It's got something for everybody. I don't know, whatever you're looking for. So let's go ahead and create my overlay. And it's got something for everybody here. Like I said, it's got, here's the thing. This is an animated talk screen, just like I showed you at the beginning of the video. If you are talking, then this is something that you're going to do. We have the stream starting soon. This is all customizable. You can customize this countdown clock, the be right back screen, and the stream is ended screen. Now, we're going to go ahead and create my overlay. Oh, we need to fill it out first. Let's go ahead and create my overlay. Overlay. You can name it whatever you want. It's not up to me. And we're going to create my overlay. And now this is what's really going to be important. You want to make sure that you keep these links for you, because this is what we're going to do. So before we get into any of this other stuff, I'm going to go ahead and open up OBS. I'm going to, well, first of all, I'm going to copy this to my clipboard, and then I'm going to go ahead and see theme in my overlays. So we're going to go to my overlays, and these are all of my overlays right here. And this is what's going to go in, and these are fully customizable. So let's go ahead and customize one of these awesome ones, and we'll just do the one that is already ready to go. So this is going to be the regular one. So this needs to be centered here. Pause screen, there we go. And we have our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube links. So all you gotta do is click on this, and then over here at pause screen MC. If you want to be part of my awesome troop of pause screen people that are on Twitter, you can go ahead and click on that. I'm going to actually just adjust this. That's the great thing. These are fully adjustable so that you can make it any way you want it. I'm not going to do the pause screen. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you would follow traveling_Elvis. I got some really cool stuff out there. I'm a professional photographer in my spare time. And so you can go there and take a look at all of my photographs if you want. Traveling Elvis. I'm happy to have followers and people comment on my stuff. It's totally up to you. That's the cool part about it. All right, so we got our recent followers, our recent subscribers, our top donation, our recent donation. We got all of that stuff up here. We got our pause screen up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to save it now. We're going to make sure that we can save this and get it into our overlay system in our OBS Studio. So I'm going to go ahead and click launch. And now I have this link here. I'm going to copy this link to the clipboard. I'm going to open up OBS Studio. And there's my smiling face right there. That's right. Ah, yeah. And this is the talk screen. I'm super sweaty. I apologize because I am dying in here. It's like 110 degrees in here. But that's not going to stop me from helping you. Let's go ahead and we're going to make a new scene. Scene 2. Doesn't matter what your scene is. Then we're going to go ahead and hit this, and we're going to go ahead and do browser. And this is what's going to get you your overlay. Now, go ahead and hit OK. So we're doing a native 1080 stream, so 1920 by 1080. And this URL thing right here, this thing right here, this is where we're going to copy and paste our URL. You can make it 60 frames. It doesn't really matter what you want to run it in. They run in 30 frames, so I don't know why you want to do it anymore. We're going to click OK. Wait a second. And boom, there we go. We have that up and running. So you are one step towards getting your stream up and running. We have our overlay. As you can see, we have Traveling Elvis there. I did not resize that. It doesn't matter to me right now. What matters is that you get whatever you want in there, and your YouTube channel, your Facebook, whatever you wanted to have in there, you get that in there. All of these alerts are going to be set up and hooked up to Twitch already. Now we need to get our smiling face up there into this area, which is our cam box. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this plus button. I'm going to need a video capture device. Now, I'm going to go ahead and explain something here. I already have a Let's Talk scene and a regular scene that utilizes my camera. If this is your first time, setting up your video capture device is not going to be a problem. You're going to go ahead and create a new one, and then you're going to hit OK, and your camera should pop up. However, if you're using it in another scene, then we're going to have a problem because OBS Studio doesn't like utilizing cameras in multiple scenes, because what it is these scenes are already live. These scenes are down here are still live even when they're in the background. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually add an existing video capture device right here. If this was a new one, I could go ahead, let me go ahead and just do this right now. I'm going to hit cancel. I want you guys to have the full experience of being able to get this set up. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that and cancel that out, and that should be perfect. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to video capture device right there, hit OK, and now you can see, there we go, my smiling face right there. And what we're going to want to do is make sure that we configure our resolution. So what we want to do is hit custom, and then we're going to go ahead and do this. There we go. 800 by 448. Now, resize that. Put it over your box where you're going to do that. Oops, don't mean to do that. Make sure you have that selected. I'm going to go ahead and do that there. And now I'm going to go ahead and drag this down below the browser. And it's in there. There you go. You are one step closer to having your smiling face right there. And I know this is kind of cringy, but this is awesome because I'm loving this, you're loving this, we're getting your stream up and running, and that is the point of these videos. So next thing you're going to want to do is we're going to need to do a game capture. And this is going to be whatever game you want it to be. This is going to be Apex Legends, Fortnite, so we're just going to go ahead and hit Apex Fortnite for the sake of this video. And hit OK. And we're going to go ahead and do capture any full screen application, because that is, if you're not running in window mode, you could do a specific window or capture foreground. But once you have it running, you can go in there and make sure that it is the basic of whatever it is that you're doing and making sure that you're running the correct game. It's going to show up here when you do the drop down in the mode. When you go ahead and get your game up and running, go ahead, open this up. Hit right click on properties under your Apex Fortnite, hit properties, and then that'll bring up this little window, and you can go ahead and select your game while it's running. If you have a 2 TV setup, that's going to be easier because you can actually have this on another screen and be able to operate it from there while your game is running on this one. It makes it super simple, super easy, and you get the benefit of it. I love my beard. I love it. That's right. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and capture any full screen application. Make sure that this is on the bottom or your game is going to cover all of this up. Now, what we're going to do now, is set up our second scene, which is going to be our talking screen. Boop. There we go. And we're going to hit OK. Hit the plus button here. Add a browser source. And this one is going to be our talking screen, our main overlay, and hit OK. We're going to redo everything that we just did, 1920 by 1080. And now, because we're doing a different screen, what I want to do is go ahead and exit out of this. We're going to go ahead and edit this overlay. Got pause screen here, got all of our Twitter handle stuff down here. Once again, at pause screen MC. Make sure that it's all correctly set up down at the bottom, just the way you like it. That way it turns out on your overlay just fine. You're not having any problems with it. We're going to need that Twitter bird to slide over just a little bit. You shouldn't have any problems with it. If you need to just do a little bit of adjustment, go ahead and use the arrow keys with it. Our Facebook page, that is the old-timey Gun Brothers Gaming. And so we can go ahead and just move it over. Instagram, YouTube. All right, let's just go ahead and say that we're going to skip those and move on to this. I'm going to save this, hit the launch. We're going to copy the URL here and then head back to our screen here. I'm going to go ahead, input that, hit OK, and it should pop up. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and add in our display capture. Oh, nope, not display capture, actually, because this is our talking page. We're going to do a video capture device. And like I said before, if we did a regular video, I'm just going to show you really quickly. I'm going to do this. And as you can see, my video capture device isn't working. So I'm going to cancel that. And I'm going to delete it because it's already being used right here. And this is the problem with OBS Studio, is that, and this isn't a problem with Elements or anything like that. This is a problem with Studio. Now, hit talking screen. I'm going to help you fix this right now. Hit video capture device. We're going to use an existing video capture device and hit OK. Now, it's right there. It's open. We got the nice red glow in the background. That's pretty cool. It's super hot in here, so the red glow makes it feel very much like I'm not just sweating for my health. And now we're going to move this over here. We're going to move this down, and boom. Presto magic, we're ready to go. Now you are ready to get your stuff all set up and ready to stream. When you're ready to stream, you can actually do it this way. You can log in, have your talking screen, and then switch to your game screen. It's super easy to transition. If you want to set up your transitions in studio mode, here they are. You can set up whether it's just a quick cut. You can do a cut, or you can just do a fade. And this is super easy. It's not hard to do. When you're done with studio mode, hit the studio mode button, and now you can switch in between your scenes all the time. And it's super easy. You are all set, pretty much ready to go. One more thing, you need to input your stream key. So let's go to settings, hit the stream button, and we have connect account, which you can connect your Twitch account, but we're going to use a stream key, and you're going to go ahead, enter it there, log in, and boom, you're ready to go. The next thing, all you have to do is hit OK, because we're not putting in our stream key yet, you're putting in yours. Go ahead and hit the start streaming button, and you should be ready to go. If you have any problems, leave your issue down in the description. I'll do my best to answer it for you. If you're having any issues, like I said, down in the description. Leave a like on this video, subscribe for more videos. We're gonna have a whole slew of different videos for this stream. This isn't just one stream, this is just the first one. We're gonna get you organized and ready to go for whatever your streaming need is. We're gonna teach you how to look like Dr. Disrespect, Ninja, whoever it is you wanna stream like. Actually, you should really just stream like yourself. That's the best person to stream like. For all of us here at Gun Brothers Gaming, we want you guys to stick around and be the best streamer possible. So stick around. In the next video, we're going to have it probably in a couple days. We're going to show you how to do some pretty incredible things with this new tool. I love Streamlabs OBS, but this one here, this is pretty much going to be one of your one-stop shops in setting it up once you get past all the setups and everything like that. Because over here, like, let me just go ahead and expand on this. Here is all of your stream chat. Here's your stream activity. So everything somebody does in your stream is going to go over here. All your stream chats over here, and you can send a message directly to chat. You don't have to have an additional program. And then tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this cool gadget right here, which is our ground control. And this is going to show you how to go ahead and use YouTube music and other music during your stream. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe. I can't say it enough. Let's get 1 like on this video. Whoa, yeah, totally cool. Flashy lights or something. I don't know. Whatever cringy people talk about when they're doing this stuff. I don't know. Whatever it is. Whatever your boat is. Let's keep it going. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Mountie Carl from Boz Screen Media. Unpause.